The thing we've learned is that the police there and the FBI believe there are 4 people inside the synagogue, the rabbi, and 3 other people. That's what they believe at this point. And that's really all the information that we have. But you're seeing a huge response here from the FBI. This is a very significant what's going on here, given what they're trying to figure out here, given where this has happened and some of the things that they are working through. So that is partially why you're seeing such a presence already from the FBI. Obviously, they're negotiating with this individual. There's been some communication, it appears. People inside the synagogue did call 911, so there's some information from that. We don't know what this person's demands are, what exactly he wants. Authorities have not revealed exactly what they're talking about with this individual, what this individual is doing, but they certainly know some information, Jim, from that live stream that you were talking about. So that has certainly been helpful for them. And they do have a lot of information. It's just a question of when will they be ready to release it and what are the next steps here, because obviously the goal here is to end this peacefully and to make sure that nobody is hurt, Jim.
And Shimon, you mentioned that that the FBI may have a name that they're looking at this point. Obviously, you know, things have to be confirmed and so on before we put that out there. But that would indicate that they are moving towards identifying this person, perhaps publicly, letting us know who this person is and what may be going on.
Right, and perhaps that may happen once, and hopefully this person is taken into custody peacefully. And obviously we're working with our sources to try and figure out exactly what's going on. But I just got off the phone with someone, and they're saying just hold off a second. They're still trying to confirm certain pieces of this investigation and the information that they have before letting anything out publicly. So there's obviously some concern. They want to make sure that the correct information is released. So that is what we're waiting for from the authorities, to make sure that this is in fact the person who they think they're dealing with. But they have a lot of information at this point. And as you can see there on the video, the FBI is there, a large number of them, agents, SWAT team members. So there's 2 parts going on here. You have the investigation, obviously, of who this individual is, and that's very significant. But then obviously getting these hostages released, Jim.
Absolutely, and that's the most important thing, and that is why, and you know this all too well, Shimon, having covered these types of cases for so many years, they are going to go by a playbook here that has one thing in mind and one thing only, and that is the safe release of these hostages who are being held right now. Shimon Prokupecz, thank you so much for that update, and keep in mind for the folks who are watching at home. This is changing moment by moment on the scene there in Colleyville, Texas. We are getting the latest information that we can confirm at this point. Obviously, as things develop, we're going to bring you the latest on all of this. But just to recap, the FBI assisting with the hostage situation at the congregation Beth Israel in Colleyville, Texas. Police are assuring the public that there is no threat to public safety at this point, that there haven't been any injuries at this point, and that the FBI is on the phone with this hostage taker. We're going to have the latest for you in just a moment. Be right back.